Hey Glass Gang, thanks for tuning in. So for tonight's stream, I decided to get on PC and do some bounty hunting. This is the second stream tonight technically, but it's the first stream on PC tonight, so. And I might go a little late, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I don't know how long this stream really is going to be, but I'm really just doing this to kind of relax, to chill out a little bit. I was kind of bummed out after my last stream, so I wanted to get on and play a little bit and try to have fun. So yeah. I'll be bounty hunting with viewers, so anyone who wanted to play with me totally can. How's everyone doing? I'm just plugging in my controller. Because I'm lame. I play on controller on PC. Shout out to Alien, ROB Chaos, Heisenberg Finn, Bernadine. Thank you so much for having notifications on. Yeah, I came back. Who would have thought? I decided to stream again. The reason being was I really didn't have fun on my last stream. And I can't go to bed like that. I can't. It just bummed me out so bad that I decided I'll just get on again and I'll just chill, you know. I'll just do some bounty hunting and it'll put me in a good mood. And then I'll go to bed. I figured why not stream it, you know? And I was thinking I could do this more often. Because there's a lot of nights where I don't sleep much. I unfortunately have really bad sleep schedules, I guess you could say. I just don't sleep well. So that's another thing. And a lot of times I get up in the middle of the night and just game and try to get whatever is keeping me up off my mind so that I can go back to sleep. And I was thinking, with these times, with these nights that are like that for me, what I could do, I wouldn't be able to stream and be loud and stuff because like I live with other people. But what I could do is I could do stuff like what is it called? No talking streams, I guess, where I just don't really talk and I just play a game. So I could do that, and I was thinking like I could do that on the nights that I have really bad insomnia. I can play Fallout 4 because I did start a Fallout 4 playthrough and I was actually really enjoying it. I was having so much fun playing Fallout 4, even though there was so many creators on YouTube right now talking so much shit about it. I'm genuinely enjoying it. I'm having fun. Maybe it's because it's brand new to me. So like I get it if you're an old school Fallout 4 player and you're just not happy with the way Fallout 4 was brought back to the surface, I guess. There's some technical mumbo jumbo that happened with how people were having their DLCs lost. I totally get that. That's a reason to be frustrated for sure. But for me personally, like I feel like the new Fallout 4 is actually a lot of fun. And I definitely want to finish my playthrough. I don't want it to end up being like my New Vegas playthrough where I just never finish it, you know. That's kind of like me though, to not finish games. I don't like finishing games because it's like the end, you know, and there's nothing else to do. But I feel like I should finish Fallout 4 because of the story. It's a very good storytelling game, and I think most of you who are Fallout 4 fans would agree with me that Fallout 4 has a really good story. I've only managed to get into it a little bit, and I can tell that there's a lot of storytelling and a lot of good, I guess, acting. I don't know. I really like Valentine. I think he's a really interesting character, Nick Valentine. And I'm having fun just doing quests with him. I'm really enjoying Fallout 4 is what I'm saying. And it kind of just happened at the wrong time where we have this other update on Fallout 76 that I have to spend time covering, which is fine. I'm enjoying it too, but I definitely miss Fallout 4. I was enjoying Fallout 4. So I was thinking, at night when I can't sleep, I could probably just get on, launch a stream, and just not talk. Just play Fallout 4. Like, I'll still chat with you guys in the chat. I could still reply to you guys on chat. But I wouldn't be able to be, like, all dramatic and, like, loud and stuff because I live with other people. So that's why I always tend to end my streams at 11 p.m. so that I don't keep anyone up. But yeah, what I'm actually going to do tonight, though, is do some bounty hunting. She's back. I am back, Darkness. I use a PS5 controller on PC. That's smart. Yeah, you can use it. I like the PS5 controller. I feel it's comfortable. The only problem I have with it... Okay, I feel it's a really high quality build controller. Especially with the triggers and stuff that it has. Pretty cool. The DualSense triggers, I think is what it's called. But the only problem I have with it is battery life. I feel like my PS5 controller just doesn't last long on battery. So what I actually have for a controller for my PC is a GameSir controller. It wasn't that expensive either. Oh, let's have a look at these and see if we got any new mods. No, nothing new on here. That's not new. Two-shot explosive? What the heck? Cool. A TSE laser pistol. Let's go. A legacy laser. Wow. Okay, this is new. This has the Elementalist mod. So as you can see, this was dropped by looking at it 0 minutes ago from the bounty hunting event. At the end of the event. I didn't pick this up off of a body. This came from the end of the event, dropping it into my inventory. And this is why you have to look at them, because some of the mods on them are new mods. Like this, increase all resistances by +5. And that's while on a kill streak, I believe. So, pretty cool. We'll have to scrap it in order to hopefully learn it. Why did someone nuke this zone? Like that's over there. Is that what causes these sandstorms? These like super OP sandstorms? Sometimes I've noticed that. Sometimes there's like crazy sandstorms. Is it because of the nuke? That'd be cool. But yeah, I use a GameSir controller and I actually like it a lot. It's really high quality. I've dropped it a bunch of times and there isn't a single scratch even to mention. It also lights up. It has RGB inside of the controller. It's transparent. It has Hall effect sticks, and it has back buttons that you can program. And it's wired, and I actually like that. I bought a transparent and RGB colored USB Type-C for this controller. So it's a USB cable that has RGB lighting. Yeah, I know. I'm that kind of PC person. And I just love this controller. I can't say enough about it. This isn't sponsored or anything. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I do actually really like this controller. And the reason why I went with wired is because as a streamer, you end up playing for long hours and stuff like that. And you just don't notice the time go by sometimes, and your equipment that's battery operated ends up just running out of batteries on you midstream. So it's not good. So all of my gear that I use while streaming is wired. I use wired keyboard, wired mouse, wired headset, wired controller while streaming. But I also have some wireless gear so that I can kind of relax a little bit more and have more freedom when I'm not streaming. But yeah. I use Razer Tartarus Pro for my left hand and a good mouse on my right. Nice! I've been wanting to get a nice Razer Huntsman keyboard. They're really nice. But God, are they expensive. How valuable is a legacy item? I always scrap them without looking. They're not really that valuable anymore. They used to hold a lot of value. But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And most people nowadays just don't care about these old legacies and stuff. They don't care because you can craft anything you want. You know what I mean? Why would I go out of my way to give you 500 liter baubles for a Q2525 Elders mark that I can craft? You know what I mean? Legacies had value when you couldn't craft them. But now you can craft everything. They changed the legendary crafting system to a point where all of that stuff is no longer valuable at all. It is valuable to whoever deems it valuable, though. So like to a collector who's really looking to only have this specific legacy, they might want to trade all kinds of stuff for it. But I'm not the type of person that's going to take advantage of people like that. You know what I mean? Fair trading is the way that I handle trades. So it's just the honorable thing to do. It's also why I left the trade community. I used to give all my time to the trade community. I was the most active courier at C76 for 3 years, not only on the courier side, but also the camp builder side. And I just gave it all up one day because of how disrespectful some people in that community can be. I just had enough. And I went full time into YouTube, and I do not regret it. I gave a lot of time to the trade community. And I protected you guys. I recorded every single trade with my setup. I can record as long as I want. And that's how it all really started. And I realized, like, I have all this gear. I should be uploading to YouTube. I shouldn't just use it to do trading. So yeah, I was actually a courier. Like, it matches the lore in Fallout, right? If you played New Vegas. So that's cool, right? The thing that's funny is I actually donated like my time, gave my time to this community for years. Before I even knew that courier or the courier role was like part of the lore of the game. It's so cool. I think it's neat little insight on my past, I guess, in Fallout. But lots of scamming back then too, so we had to have couriers. You know, it's not as bad now, but back then you had to have couriers. You had to trade with couriers. You absolutely had no choice because you would get scammed. Like, everyone was literally scamming. It was so bad. When legacies were around, like actual legacies, like explosive gadplaz. Back then, it was crazy. There was weapons that were selling for like 500 American dollars. I'm talking real money. These people were trading items in game for real money. I know a person that spent close to $2,000 on an explosive pepper shaker back in like 2021. That was so rare. They spent like $1,500 on this thing. And I was like, dude, you paid real money for that? Why? Like, holy cow, dude. That's a lot of money. And yeah, sure enough, I mean, it kind of sucks for them, right? Because now we can just craft a bullets explode pepper shaker. It's not an issue. And it's sad. It's really sad that really all of this happened. Like, I feel like they should have never taken legacies out in the first place. They should have just made them more accessible, drop more often maybe, so that players would stop like freaking out about it not being available, I guess, but it is what it is. They had to balance the game somehow. I will admit it really wasn't balanced back then. Yeah, you're not wrong at all. You're totally right, Kinzo. 1998 explosive and two-shot was the absolute meta. Actually, since we got a TSE, we did get a TSE drop. It's pretty cool. We just got a TSE drop. That's what we got. Two-shot bullets explode. Plus 3 luck, laser pistol. I guess I could probably mod this up, see what it's like. It is a commando, so I can technically run it on this build just fine once I mod it up. DW says WTF. Oh geez, what happened? What's wrong, DW? What is making you so upset? That was when nuke bosses were like the only content. Oh, I remember those days. I remember them vividly. Critical damage, sighted accuracy, speedy, snappy capacitor. That does bring up damage and it gives us critical damage. I might actually do that. Calibrated just gives us more critical damage. Brings up the base damage as well. This is really strange to me because like they keep changing the wording and stuff on like mods all the time, and now stuff says the same things. It's weird. Before we actually had more descriptors for some of these mods, and now it's like we have less. See how the snappy capacitor just says critical damage now? And if we go to calibrated, it just says critical damage as well. But if we look at the actual stuff on the mods, like on this item stats, we go down to, what was it? The same one, snappy capacitor. It does bring up the fire rate, but it doesn't say that it does that. So it's strange. I feel like that's strange. I feel like there's some descriptors missing. Well, we're going to do snappy because it brings up the fire rate. And it gives us critical damage. Oh, wait. We don't want long barrel. We need aligned automatic. Oh, you were just commenting on the crazy trades? Yeah. It was crazy back then. Like, actually crazy. Stabilized automatic? Or should I do, like... We don't have aligned automatic. At least I don't. True automatic we have. It doesn't make a difference. We're going to do beam splitter. Or should we? Oh my god. Never mind. That AP cost is disgusting. 34 AP cost? Are you... This is a joke. Like this... We somehow just turned it into a Gadplaz. Holy! Okay, let's try to get that AP cost down. Dang, I didn't realize the automatic laser rifle got nerfed so hard. What the hell? Why is the AP cost so high? No one's gonna be aiming down sights with this thing. Whoa, that's super strange. Literally nothing is lowering our AP cost. 18 appears to be the lowest we can get this to. Wait. 14 isn't bad. But we lose critical attack damage. That's terrible. We do have increased fast accuracy. 14 is still really bad. Oh dear. You know what? We're just going to lean into it then. We're going to lean into it. We're going to give ourselves a hair trigger maybe for increased fire rate. That'll increase our output DPS immediately, meaning like aim down sight DPS. We're going to lean into it. So somehow the stock increases damage as well. So we're going to change the stock. We're going to do beam splitter. Now, to get the most out of this, I should have shotgun champ on the build. But what am I going to do to fit it? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe we're going to drop this. Do we have a 2-star? Easy target. We could squeeze in there. We need shotgun champ. We'll just do that. There. What? Oh, yeah, right. That's a 2-star card. Okay, so we need a 2-star easy target. Anyone else remember the days of good old ammo glitch back powder weapons killing the queen in like 10 seconds? Oh my god, yes. That was actually my first like OP gun. Let's go back, okay, to my first camp outside of the White Springs as a new player, right? And I was struggling, right? I was like level 60, I think. And someone came to me and they were like, yo, I hate your base. I'm gonna nuke it. And I was like, what? Why? And then we became best friends. He didn't nuke my base, but he was gonna. He thought it was really ugly and he came to tell me that he was gonna nuke my base. And I pleaded with him not to, that I was just a lowly old vault dweller that didn't have much. And if they needed me to, I could just despawn my base, you know, if they wanted the location or change world. But they ended up helping me a lot. Long story short, they gave me a glitched dragon. It had like 999 rounds in it, like all the time. And I just would go around melting like everything with it. And it was so fun. You didn't need a build with it. It was so OP. God, I missed that. Those were fun times. I need ammo for this thing though if we're going to do anything. Where's my fusion cells? Oh, dear. Okay, we only have 300. That's okay. I just want to try it a little bit. We're going to go do a bounty and see what it's like. See if it's any good. All this talk about the old days kind of makes me miss it. Sabotis, I'll be real with you. I do actually miss the old days. Legacy days were like nothing else, you know? It did so much damage. It would put a smile on your face. You'd be grinning from ear to ear. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about shooting like around the corner and killing everything on the other side of the wall for like 100 feet because that area damage was so OP. God, it was good. Good times. Making me reminisce. What they took from us. Do you remember when Unstoppable Monster was unstoppable? I actually think that might have been just a little bit before my time. When I started playing the game, it was on season 3. The 3rd season. And I think that was already after Nuclear Winter was already done. This thing has just crazy recoil. I don't think it's going to be that great. What did they do to these guns? Like, why are they so bad? This thing has, like, no damage. And clearly no magazine capacity. 23 rounds? What the heck? What am I supposed to do with 23 rounds? Tickle the enemy? Jeez. Bethesda needs to stop nerfing things is what they need to stop doing. Jeez, it's so toxic. Like, look at this. This poor rifle. We tried. We tried to make this rifle good. Where did it go? It just kind of disappeared. It's embarrassed. It's like, I'm no good anymore. TSC used to be the bee's knees. I remember I used to have a TSC 250 laser rifle back in the day. A legacy one. And it used to absolutely rip. I also had a quad explosive. That one was really fun. I did craft one and I made a build guide like 2 seasons ago with it. And it was fun. I think I did manage to actually get it to be pretty decent in VATS. I can't remember what I did to get the AP cost down. I probably ran it with less VATS cost, that's for sure. It was pretty good. But it's not a bossing weapon. It just doesn't have the DPS. Yeah, I never got to play with the negative numbered weapons that came with that with the shenanigans that came with whatever Nuclear Winter. I was playing GTA back then. I got really into GTA before so like basically how I got into gaming was actually pretty recent. Like, I was a big gamer when I was a kid, but I didn't play a lot of different games. I was the type of player that just played the same game over and over all the time because I loved it, you know? And I didn't play many games because I didn't feel very good at many other games, and I just kind of liked playing relaxed, you know, doing my own things. And I felt like GTA was a way to do that. Like, I could just get in the game, and my idea of fun was putting together a cute outfit for my character and driving around with a car on the beach. You know, stuff like that. Crafting item unlocked. Weightless. Great, but not what we wanted. And yeah, I stopped gaming for many years because I was, you know, working a job and doing the adult things that I needed to do. And then COVID hit and I lost my job and I just turned to gaming full time for fun, you know, and for something to do while we were locked inside our homes against our will. And what did I do? I put like 11,000 hours into GTA Online. And then after that, I put 11,000 hours into Fallout 76. I wish I was kidding. But yep. I got to like level 900 something in GTA. And then I was like done with it. I was like, okay, this game is cooked. I'm so thoroughly done with it. But that hasn't happened with Fallout. I'm still enjoying it somehow. Because I barely play GTA anymore. I do get on once in a while, but like they had a big update recently and I don't even play it. I haven't even tried their new update. They did an update in game where you can buy a mansion and do basically like heists from it and like manage your businesses and all this stuff. There's like a lot that they added to it. And mansions was something that the GTA community had been wanting for a long time because you can be this rich and powerful kingpin warlord and you live out of an apartment. Like, what the heck? So like for years, you know, the big thing people really wanted was for GTA to let you buy a mansion. There's plenty of mansions around the map and stuff. And they recently did that. They recently added that in the game. I'm talking like a week ago. And I haven't touched it. Just not bothered by it at all. I don't know why. It was my favorite game of all time. Maybe because I'm just so hooked on Fallout. I like Fallout 4 a lot. I've been playing it still on my free time. And I expect I'm going to stream it more too. Wow, too many hackers in GTA Online for me? Yeah. See, that's the problem is even though there's no more hacking on the new gen of GTA Online, like they really did fix it. If you're not on new gen, then yeah, it's still definitely a problem. And there's still glitching, like serious glitching. They didn't manage to fix that. Like people can kill you inside your apartments and stuff. Like it's so bad. It's not good. It's definitely a griefer's paradise. I just wanted to go drive, you know, ATVs on the beach and put together cute outfits, but you can't get on without like getting wrecked or blown up immediately anymore. It's really toxic. Alien Blaster? Was the Alien Blaster good back then? Also, isn't this the cutest stash box ever? I just took the new Abraxo stash box and like placed it in the tub. I think it looks so cute. Yeah, this TSE laser just isn't it. It's not any good, really. Oh, wow, that's actually a nice piece. I might keep that. It doesn't weigh anything, so I can. Alright, well, I'll fix the build then, because I did switch things around to try and run that. We'll put things back the way they were. You're totally right. GTA is way more toxic than almost any other game. I kind of feel like it attracts that type of person almost, you know? It's also a griefer's paradise. Like it really is. Once you learn how to abuse the Rockstar Social Club menu, you can literally learn how to join anyone's game and mess with them, even if they have you blocked. It's really toxic. I learned that the hard way. It says launch the flare. Oh, someone killed my... I think I had a grunt hunt here. Someone killed my grunt hunt. And that's okay. Have you learned any of the new mods yet? I have not learned a single one on any platform yet. It's been rough for me. Some people in our Discord did though, and they were nice enough to hook me up with the new Lucid mod. So GG, shout out to Nuka Radwolf and the Orange Cowboy. If anyone can craft Lucid on PC, it would be so nice of you to drop me 5 Lucid mods. I would drop you some 4-star mods in return. It is unfortunately really toxic, Minamoto. It would be neat if it wasn't it could be so fun if their community was more helpful towards other players and new players and stuff, because like you have a really big map. It's one of the biggest maps in gaming, even still 10 years later. And I feel like there's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. There's a lot of different activities you can do. Racing, you can deal drugs, you can deal weapons, you can, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. I think the only thing you can't do is human trafficking, which is probably a good thing. You can be a biker. Yeah, there's so many activities. But unfortunately, that community is just so toxic, it's impossible to get anything done without going to private world. So it really kills it. It really does. Because it's set up to be able to like run in teams, sort of like we have on Fallout, where you can do like a CEO and invite your friends to your CEO and whatever, and people will help you do your things. But like no one helps each other on that game. It's not like this. It's not like Fallout. People are really helpful in Fallout, and they help new players. It's not uncommon to see someone go try and drop a bag full of goodies at a new player that just came out of the vault. You would never see that in GTA though. I've scrapped 9 Lucids on PC and am yet to learn it. That's rough. One thing I also noticed is it's impossible to scrap or script. You can scrap it, but you can't script new mods, like pieces or weapons or something, or armor that has the new legendary mods. It doesn't let you actually scrap it. It's weird. GTA RP is pretty fire if you have a good server that's whitelisted. That's pretty cool. I've never actually tried GTA RP, but that's something I'd probably have more fun doing, to be honest, because like people will just leave you alone and let you do role playing. Like with the idea, like what I just told you guys, my fun is in GTA is just to relax. I like going to the beach and riding around, stuff like that, making a cute outfit come together. Stuff like that. I have fun doing that, but people try to ruin it or blow up my pink Lamborghini. So yeah, it kind of ruins it for me. How do you feel about the Oppressor Mark II? Because a lot of players say that was the downfall of GTA Online. It absolutely was the downfall because it made you godlike, basically. You are a flying mosquito of death is what I refer to it, and it takes no skill to operate it whatsoever. It used to have the most accurate missiles in the game, so it was really overpowered. It never missed. They recently nerfed it though, thank God. Like, I'm gonna say a year ago they nerfed it. But it took too long, because like for 5 years it was super OP. It's been in the game since like 2016. So like it was way too long, that almost 10 years now. It was just OP for far too long. Yeah. Now what they did to nerf it is, this looks like a nice camp. I'm going to go check it out. What they did to nerf it is they made it so that the missiles don't track as good. Which helped, but it's still a bummer. Like people still know how to use it without using the missiles tracking system. They'll just free aim it at you. On foot. If you're just on foot, they'll fly up to you and go boom, dead, and then fly away. The mosquito of death. Yeah, it takes no skill. But the only way around that, I found a good way to combat them was actually with the 996 laser jet, because you can outrun the missiles if you just like fly in a circle. You basically just outrun the missile. It will self-explode before it can hit you. And then what I would do is I would just, if they gave up and flew away, I would fly my jet into them. It's pretty easy to do. But yeah, it's definitely a no-skill machine. Oof, Oppressor was like right when I quit playing. That's That's a good thing. You honestly quit at the right time. It was so bad for so long. It was so OP. Luckily, they have introduced some new, like, cars that can deal with it, that are pretty armored and stuff. And you can also do stuff like you can put what's called anti-missile lock-on your cars, but only specific cars. And it costs you like $400,000 to do it. So it's a lot of money to do it. But if it's your main car that you drive around and you don't want the oppressor to be able to lock onto it, then you can do that. So they at least thought about it, but it took too long. It took too long. I'll just say it took way too long for them to do something about it. But I think it took too long for them to do something about it because of how much it sold shark cards. Like, when they brought that thing to the game, you realize that it became pay to win, right? And people realized this. They were like, oh, wait, all I have to do is pay for a shark card so that I can have $5 million in my account and buy the Mark II oppressor, and now I can just kill everyone. Sure. Yeah, it definitely sold like an ice cream, on a hot day. It was really lucrative, I think, for them, which is why it stayed unchecked for so long. One more level and I'm getting to Dom Pedro. Why the rest of the Fallout community hates Fallout 76 so much was my first Fallout, and I was surprised by the warming Fallout 76 community. I don't think it's hate. I think it's because the majority of Fallout player base, their fan base, came from story-based games. And this one doesn't have that much story to it compared to other Fallouts. It definitely has a lot of story, but it's more of an MMO. And so it lacks a lot of storytelling, in my opinion, I think is what it is. So some people are more like, give us Fallout 5. We want Fallout 5. We want story. We don't want MMO. We don't want to play with others. But also the launch of Fallout 76 was pretty bad. Like, it was basically unplayable. And it stayed that way for a long time. There wasn't NPCs even at the start. From what I read, I didn't experience this. This is all just stuff I read about. Because when I went to buy this game, I was new to Fallout completely. I had never played a single Fallout title. And it was something that was totally new to me. I had never known about power armor or anything until I came out of the vault. I came out of the vault at Vault 76 and I saw people in big armor suits and I was like, what the heck is going on? Why are there robots everywhere? How do you become a robot? I think I asked someone that. I was like, how do you become a robot? And they were like, you can't. And I was like, what? So that was funny, I had to learn all about this game, and yeah, I did a little deep dive and I found out about how it had a really rocky launch, but also mainly because when I went to buy the game, the guy at GameStop tried to force me to not buy it. Like, he was honestly kind of weird for that. Like, just let people buy what they want to buy, dude. Even if the game had a terrible launch, I feel like it's just weird energy. Like, how dare you enjoy something? Let me enjoy it. I don't care if you don't like it. Let me enjoy it. But yeah, he tried to stop me from buying a used copy of Fallout 76 for $10. God forbid I was making a huge mistake, right? And he was trying to basically persuade me to buy Fallout 4 instead. I had just lost my job and I was just looking for a new game to play and it not be GTA. I was tired of getting blown up in GTA and just not able to enjoy public worlds. I wanted an MMO. That's why I liked GTA. I like playing with others. It's fun for me. It's a social out for me. I don't go to clubs. I don't drink on the weekends. I don't do anything, So this was like a social outlet for me. And I was like, no, I don't want to buy Fallout 4. I know it's a story-only game. I want to buy Fallout 76. He's like, okay, but it's really bad. I'm just warning you. You've been warned. It's a really bad game. It's really trash. And I was like, okay, dude, calm down and just ring it up, please. It was honestly really cringe. But yeah, that's how I started playing Fallout 76. I lost my job and I was like, okay, well, I need a new game to play. GTA just ain't doing it anymore. And I got so hooked on Fallout 76. I loved it so much that I was playing every single day for like 3 years straight. I didn't miss a single day, basically, unless I was sick or like not home. And I still play every single day. Why is my gun shooting? Guys, I'm not holding the trigger down. My gun is shooting automatically. I think I can even prove it. Let me put my gamepad on the screen. Yeah, look. See my gamepad? I'm going to move the thumbstick. See how my thumbstick is showing you that I'm moving my controller? I'm not squeezing the trigger right now, and it is firing on its own. And this has been happening since the new update. It's the second time this happens to me since the new update. Let me know in the comments if this has happened to you yet since the update. I think it's a new problem. Because I'm not clicking this trigger button. Now, I'm pretty sure it stops once I do click the trigger button. Ready? I'm going to click the trigger button. Oh, it's not stopping. We got full auto elders, Glass Gang. Oh, geez, I can't even do anything about it. Oh, that's weird. This person next to me is looking at me. They're like, what are you doing, ma'am? Madam? What are you doing, madam? Stop firing. He's like looking at me. Just dump rounds. Just mag dumping the air. Like, what are you doing, madam? Oh my god. Okay, well, what happened? It's like my controller disconnected. I can't do anything. Bro. Oh my god. Someone says fast travel? I can't do it. Look, I'm pressing the button to open up my map. I can't fast travel. Oh my god, you can't make this up. Hey, wait, I actually don't have enough rounds to be doing this. I shouldn't be, like, just wasting my ammo. Hang on a sec. Okay, I can't even my keyboard isn't letting me press escape to go into the menu. So I'm unable to do anything. I'm just gonna hard quit then. I'm just gonna Alt F4. Wow. It is absolutely cooked. Whoa, my mouse is working though. Oh wow. It stopped. I got it to stop by clicking the mouse. I dropped 2,000 rounds into the wall though, and the air. Okay. Weird. Fallout is cooked. Aimbot? Yeah, I totally have aimbot. It's even doing the idle cam thing while shooting. Yeah, it was, right? That was so funny. It's always nice to see a new update come with new bugs to explore. Very Fallout lore. That's how we know we're playing a premium and authentic Fallout game, is by experiencing random BS like that. And when that happens, it's important to note, Todd Howard has taught us, great God Todd has told us that bugs are in fact features, okay? Features. That means we shouldn't complain. We shouldn't cry about it. We should thank God Todd for this wonderful game and experience with the bugs. Okay? They don't bite at least, right? Alright. So now thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a wonderful evening. She brought the aim assist from GTA over to Fallout. Yeah, totally. That's not VATS. That's called craps. Not the Vaultec assisted targeting software I'm used to. That's for sure. Okay, well, since others do it to me all the time, I'm going to launch this flare, even though it's not even my bounty. Whoop-de-doo. I usually wouldn't, but whatever. Oh look, Finn is here! Posh socialite? Interesting. But yeah, I will say Fallout 4 is a lot of fun experiencing it for the first time. Especially with all the DLCs and creations mods. I'm definitely having a lot of fun with it. And I feel like the quests are fun because the story is very intriguing. Like the Institute and all that, and how AI is taking over and stuff in Fallout 4. It's so neat to me because like it really coincides with what's going on in the world right now. You know what I mean? So I really want to dig into that story more and learn about it. So who knows? Maybe we might get a third stream tonight. Maybe once I go to bed, I might get on and play Fallout 4 a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I play Fallout 76. I couldn't tell you. Really. Like, I had no reason to buy the game. It's not like someone told me you should play Fallout 76. It just kind of happened. I went to GameStop looking for a new game to play, you know what I mean? I was just tired of playing GTA and needed something to change the scenery. I also like to have problems. I love having problems in my life. So when that guy at GameStop told me that this game was garbage and problematic, I was like, bet. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, give it to me. Hand it over. I need it. And he was kind of like, wait. She's serious. Oh, God. So, you know, that's how I started playing Fallout 76 in a nutshell. Oh, Holy Todd Father, please bless Glass's stream from all undesirable features for the rest of the night. Amen. GG. Yes, amen to that, ROV Chaos. Thank you. Such toxic many shocks. The birds are watching. I love that about Fallout 4. It's something that I noticed immediately, that there was birds. And I was like, holy crap, birds! We don't have birds in Fallout 76. What? And I kind of felt like they were watching me because of the way they tilt their head and stuff. And then someone just kind of broke it to me in the comment section. They were like, the birds are watching. It's part of the story. And I was like, oh, wow. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I really like Fallout 4. I'm really getting into it, is what I'm saying. I might sort of be turning into a Fallout purist. I don't know. I kind of feel anger when I see people bash Fallout 4. I'm like, why? Why? But, I mean, it's honestly understandable with how the new Fallout 4 was handled and stuff. It is kind of tragic. Wait a sec. Wow, so we can scrap them? Wow, I didn't realize this because it didn't let me scrap a weapon that had Lucid on it, like the first day or so of the update. But now I'm able to actually scrap this thing. So I'm going to take it back because this actually does have a new mod. It has the active mod, which is a 3-star mod giving max AP increase by plus 20. So we're going to take that back. That looks nice. Well, let's have a closer look at these then. Nope. All right. Yeah, I didn't learn it. That's too bad. I just wish that the learning rate for these new mods was a little bit higher. Or actually, I kind of wish they would have just dropped it into the entire loot pool so you didn't have to only do bounties. You know, we could be doing all kinds of other stuff. It would let us do anything else, really, and still, like, get these new mods, but they really wanted to make sure we would play the new bounty stuff. Well, hello, Walt Goggins. Yes, I'm calling you by your real name, not your stage name. I think it's more fitting, to be honest. The ghoul is just not actually a name, you know? It's like a descriptor. It's like the pack of cigarettes, or the staircase, or the cue ball. But I know you as Walt Goggins, the Rockstar TV show guy that drives a Porsche and slicks his hair back. And is kind of handsome, not gonna lie. A little old for me, though. So, do I even have caps? I do! Wow! That means I can buy a headhunt. Oh, someone did one. Perfect. What does that say? Sweaty? Sweaty remover. That's funny. That must be a new prefix. Fallout 4 was the first game I got really hooked on. Now I love 76. I totally see it. Fallout 4 would have definitely got me hooked too, I think. Because it's basically just like 76. It's a little bit more primitive though in the building system and like the legendary mod crafting and stuff like that. As far as I know, I don't think you can craft legendary weapons. Like you kind of have to rely on getting them dropped, or I think there's some that you can buy from specific vendors, like the Spray and Pray, the best gun in Fallout 4. I didn't know about until someone told me that was watching my stream, and I bought it, and it absolutely melts. It's awesome. It carries me. Funnily enough, it's actually an Elder's Mark. Kind of. It's a Tommy gun. It's actually really hard to fast travel away from these bounties because there's like always enemies around. Don't forget to hit like, gang. It helps the stream get out there and be pushed out by the algorithm to viewers who may have either missed the stream notification and would like to see the stream. And it's a great way to support the channel. It just tells the algorithm that you enjoyed the stream, that the stream should get boosted more. TD. It doesn't make me rich or anything. Yeah, besides, we're the Glass Gang. If anything makes me rich, it makes us rich. That's right. And I know I said something on the last stream where I was like, I'm probably not going to do PlayStation streams anymore just because of how bad it is. PlayStation is cooked. Like, honestly. I tried to stream my last PlayStation stream. And it was bad. The first 45 minutes, my stream crashed 3 times. Not the stream itself, but the actual game crashed to home screen 3 times in the first 45 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna be more truthful and tell you it was 47 minutes into the stream. I had already crashed 3 times because I remember panicking and looking at the stream time and being like, we've only been up for 47 minutes and it's the 3rd crash? What the heck? So I will definitely still be streaming on PlayStation. I do apologize if I said that on the last stream and it got people worried or down that they wouldn't get to play with me on PlayStation. It's just frustrating, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to play on PlayStation tonight, and instead of playing on PlayStation, I just went, nah. I don't want to have to deal with that tonight, the constant crashing. So it's kind of sad, really. Because they just did a thing. Like, they just did a big patch, and they were talking about stability fixes and improvements for PlayStation, and I can tell you I did not see it. I don't see it at all. I mean, if they did do a patch to improve its stability, the patch before it was better, or they just forgot to implement the patch. It was me, Miss Glass. Explosive Elder's Mark. That's right. I think I remember that, Minamoto. GG. Thank you so much for that tip. I love that gun. I use it so much in Fallout 4. That's so cool. Oh, GG, Minamoto. That's neat. I do remember that. So, I know you're not just saying that. I know it was, in fact, you that gave me that tip. Because I remember. And remembering is half the battle. Ooh, what is this? 2-shot. VATS hit chance. VATS optimized gat laser. Let's go. The game actually knows what I like. That's what's neat. This game looks at me and it's like, she's the one that likes to use heavy guns and VATS. Give it to her. And I do. You know what's a gat laser that I miss the most? I used to main, and I'm serious, I used to main a bloodied 2525 ultrasight gat laser in a non-PA human setup. This is before I was doing content, and I loved that thing. It was actually really good, and it's kind of sad that I don't use it anymore. But maybe I can revisit it someday. It's just bloodied just isn't where it used to be. They really nerfed bloodied. They nerfed its survivability to a point that is just not comfortable for me. I don't like it. I feel nervous about it. Kinda. It's weird. My controller broke again. It feels like look, I'm not moving around. Look at this. Why does this keep happening? It seems to happen every time we complete, or almost every time we complete a bounty. What? Alright, I'm gonna disconnect my controller and we're gonna try to fix it again. Okay, how about I just play with mouse and keyboard? I need to get better at mouse and keyboard. I just don't like how it looks. It feels choppy to me because like the sensitivity is so high on my mouse that it just feels choppy to me. I don't like that. But you do have more freedom on PC when you don't use a controller. Like you can press X and like right now I'm not touching the keyboard and my character is walking forward. And then if you press shift, it'll make your character run automatic on autopilot. So it's like you have, it's like, you know, you're driving a Toyota Corolla over to Earl or the Scorch Beast Queen. You just don't have to do anything. You put cruise control on in your Toyota Corolla and go. I wish we had this on console. I don't understand why it's a PC only feature. It seems really strange. I feel like they could easily implement it if they did something like if you press both sticks down at the same time or something, then it would like make you auto walk. I don't know. But it's definitely a neat feature. Turn the sensitivity down. I'm way too lazy. Darkness. Darkness, don't. Just look away. I'm too lazy for that. That requires going into the game settings. No. Why do I keep clicking that button? Hello to you, Nuka Radwolf. I got an Elder's Mark. Awesome. Takey-do. GG. Here's hoping the PS5 update has more stability. I agree, Redglade. I just want that. You know, it's not like we're asking for much, is it? We just want to be able to get on and play and not get kicked every 10 minutes. Triglide. GG. Oh my god. 50 GLASSGANG gifted memberships. Are you kidding me? Thank you so much, Triglide. Wow, that's so generous of you. Everyone who received a gifted membership from Triglide, you will now have access to GLASSGANG only content for the next 30 days. So the members' content as well as our members' live streams. And you'll also be able to check out our GLASSGANG Discord and see your name on the official GLASSGANG roster. You'll also see that if you join the GLASSGANG Discord with your GLASSGANG membership, you'll be a blue name in our Discord. It'll give you the blue roll, official GLASSGANG. Also, if you check out the chat emojis, you now have access to Fallout-themed custom GLASSGANG emojis that I made myself in the chat. GG. Thank you so much, Triglide. I need to check out the Tartatrus. I don't know what that is. I need to check that out, though. Wait, didn't I buy... I thought I bought a bounty. Did I not buy a bounty? My bad, gang. I might have forgotten. Why do I keep going back there? I might have forgotten to buy a bounty. How are you doing tonight, Triglide? I say tonight, but it might be morning for you. I have 2 Ohio camps now. I think that's enough for Ohio. That's awesome. Did I max evade or what? Jim Bory, I don't know. How did you miss that? Oh, that's so sad. We literally have 67 people watching. And somehow your evade chance was so high that you missed a 50 membership donation. I'm so sorry. It'll happen though. It'll happen. Luckily our game volume audio is very low. That's okay. I don't want the game to be too loud, to be honest. Lagoon, GG! Thank you for resubscribing or renewing your membership. That's awesome. Member for 3 months. Although it says 2 months on the little blue circle, it's true. The that are like 10 months into their tenure at the Glass Gang, and it still only says 6 months. Like Triglide is one of them. In fact, I think he's close to, I think he's close to a year. But I think it's because of the way the emoji system works with that. It's 4:20 here in the UK. Wow. That's really early in the morning. That's cool. What are you doing? Just having coffee or something? Just chilling? You starting your day early, or are you ending it late? No, you definitely bought one? I thought I did. Member for 8 months. Oh, cool. So Triglide renewed just now too. Awesome. I think it's pretty neat. I think if we turn into a big enough cult, maybe we could like buy a plot of land and start our own country. Maybe we could work out a deal with Bethesda to buy Fallout, and we could make Fallout 5. Who knows? We could make you a Khajiit, or you play as a cat person with fluffy cat ears. Because we're definitely a cult. Yeah, we're a cult. I think you can say that, right? I've just woke up. That's cool. So you start your day pretty early then. Wow. My dad's like that. He's up at like 5 in the morning, and I'm like, how do you do it? This one has glowing. Okay, neat. Finally, we have another weapon with a new mod. So this one has target kills increase rads by a small amount. It's a mod for ghouls. Let's go scrap it and see if we get anything good from it. Worth it. Oh yeah, the reason why I don't have the game volume too loud is because I'm too lazy to even have my headphones on, because I've had them on all day from the editing I was doing and streaming earlier. So right now I actually have the game volume coming through my speakers, and I just don't want it too loud so it doesn't get picked up by the mic and feedback into the stream. So oh yeah, I also have the Meadow Breeze sprayer thingy, my bobble. It sprays Meadow Breeze. It's an Abraxo sprayer. I go around cleaning people's homes with it. Right? That's what it's for, right, Finn? It's to clean, right? Actually, it's just to paint things red. It doesn't work on your wrinkly skin, unfortunately. Yep. Sorry, Finn. You're still wrinkly. Okay, I should go put this bounty on the board before I forget again. Hey, what the heck? It just disappeared. You guys saw that, right? It was gonna let me put a bounty and then the thingy disappeared. What? I don't even have caps now. I definitely bought one. Ooh, a Braxidine truck. I got some new plans. Pink Brahmin plushie and the Abraxidine truck. I definitely need to check this out. I have an Abraxo camp. Are you kidding me? I gotta check this out. I needed a Abraxo backpack though. That's what I need. A Abraxo backpack. Or an Abraxo briefcase loot bag. Like drop bag. Aw, GG Triglide. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. They say, if you're watching the stream, be decent and hit that like button. That's so cool of you. Thank you, Triglide. Yeah, I mean, it's not much. If you can, it helps. It goes a long way. Because what ends up happening is, so the algorithm is actually pretty stupid. And we have to tell it that we like things. Even though we've been watching for an entire hour, it still can't figure out that maybe you're enjoying it. Maybe that's why you're still watching after a whole hour. So it unfortunately has the brain capacity of a baked potato. And like, in order for my videos to do well, I can't put too much description into the description. Like, I have found that they actually do better by not putting too much stuff in the description. Like, you'll notice I no longer say, hey, Glass Gang, thanks for tuning in the description. And it's because you have to talk to the algorithm like it's a 5-year-old or it won't understand what your video is about. And it does look at everything like description and title and stuff like that. And even looks at the name of the file to tell it what the title of the video is. When I learned that, I was like, oh wow, so my titles don't matter at all. It doesn't matter what you put in the title. So yeah, it's just, the likes just tell the algorithm that you are in fact enjoying it, and it should be promoted somewhere else. So yeah, GG. Thank you, Glass Gang, for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, Triglide. It's very decent of you. I need to check out this truck. How do you get the truck? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just looked at my notes and had a Braxidine truck in there, and I'm like, what the heck? Where did I get that? New. Oh, yay. That's right. I forgot that I bought this yesterday. Oh, I have some building to do. Oh, yay. It makes me so excited. That shelf is super cute. Oh, the little pink Brahmin. Cute. Wow, an actual Braxidine truck, like a full-sized truck. Cool, I'm gonna make it look like it's backed up to the building. That's so awesome! Yay! It actually worked out pretty good. Oh, I can go inside? There's so many rooms for activities. Cool. I don't know why I have this thing, to be honest. I don't need it. This Abraxidine truck is so dang sweet. Maybe I should put it on the road, to be honest. I feel like it's just kind of not going to get seen back there. It's so nice. If I put it on the road, though, people might not realize it's part of the camp. They might actually think it's like just part of the wasteland. GG Triglide. Truck is from Dirty Laundry Quest, he says. Thank you for the super chat. Truck is from Dirty Laundry. Dirty Laundry Quest, eh? Oh, you mean the quest line for the briefcases. Oh, okay. So I must have completed like most of it by now then. I think I did actually. Yeah, because I have the metal breeze sprayer on this character. Put a bunch of Abraxo items in the truck. Yo, I totally should. But honestly, what I was thinking was to decorate with Abraxo on the chessboards, because you can put them on chessboards, but I'd have to go around finding some Abraxo. I'd like to put it in a way that it looks like it's docked. You know what I mean by docked? Is when you're docking your truck to a building to have it unloaded. That's what I mean by docking. I don't think this will work here though. I hate how stuff lays on the ground. It just looks bad. There's stuff floating and stuff. You know how we fix that? Like what I did to this car. See how it's like sank into the ground back here and it looks a lot more flush to the ground, like it's been here for a long time? I did that yesterday with this pre-war rug merge. By merging the car to the rug, it lets you change its position in which it lays on the ground. Also, you can see Dr. Bones' little feet there because he's driving the car. I merged him inside the car. If you want to watch how that's done, it's all on my stream titled Abraxo Unit 2. I show you how to build this camp. And I did some pretty neat merges there. I don't know where to put this truck, but I'd really like to put it in a way that looks like it's docked to the building. So I think we're going to have to make some changes to the way this side of the building looks. But I guess we'll go and see, what's this? What the heck? This is the prototype one. So this is the 4-star one. You gave me this? You don't want it? Thank you. Saves me from having to chase it down. That's cool of you. Thank you so much, Finn. Let's, oh wow. Look what it's doing to the truck. That's so weird. We're painting the truck. What happens if I paint the building? Oh, weird. There, Abraxo flavored unit 2. Neat. There, it has been blessed by the Abraxo. I love it. It actually does look better. Yeah, it does. Weird. I should dock it right here. It kind of makes sense with this like faux wall thingy that looks like it could like move up with some kind of like chain system. I think I should dock the truck right here. We're gonna try. Intersects with an existing object? Like what? Really? Well, that's weird. There we go. I was able to get it a lot closer. That's neat. Should I just put it up here then? Somewhere in the back. Use free mode instead of snap. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. Thank you, Triglide. Turn collision off? Yeah. Well, what I think did it was, I think the light. I had a little light and a fan, and I think that's what did it. This is pretty good. Pretty good placement. Thank you for the super chat, Triglide. GG. That's so nice of you. I don't know, does it need a door? I kind of feel like it needs a door. For it to make sense. Oh no, I can't. Oh no. It totally looks like you should be able to just... Oh, I was hoping I'd be able to like come up in there. But I can't. What if I sink it into the ground? Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sink this truck into the ground. The tires are already flat, so it'll fit the lore, I guess. Let's do that. So how I'm gonna sink this into the ground is first by using a flat foundation. We're gonna place that somewhere like right here. Then we're going to go into decorations. Going into rugs. We're going to look for this blue mat, this little thing, this little guy. And what we want to do is hang it off the side of the foundation. Like that. If that makes sense. And now what we want to do is grab this thingy. And we're going to put it in a way that it gets its support from... hopefully from this little mat. We did it! Aha! Okay. Now I need another foundation because this piece is so big I'm unable to just flip it around and have room. So I need another foundation. And we're going to put it like over here. We'll give ourselves some room. And we need one more piece. We need the power conduit. That looks like this. The pressure plate. We're going to put it down. We're going to pick it up and put it back down. That's going to keep the plate depressed in the depressed position. Now we're going to grab the truck by its little rug again. We're going to place the rug down on the actual pressure plate. And now every single time that we pick up the rug and place it back down on the pressure plate, the truck is going to go down. So that's how we're going to get it in to the ground. That rug is secretly a god in disguise, the strongest unknown entity in the universe. It is in fact OP. It is the most well-kept secret of the Todiverse. This might be far enough. I might have overdone it, actually. Okay, first I'm going to place it here. Because I'm going to go do this in like standard cam. Just because it's messing up my orientation. Oh no, I should go to that headhunt. I will. But first I need to get this into position. Ooh, that's so much better. Look how it's like in the ground too. It looks like it's been here forever. Like it just sank into the ground up to the almost the top of the tires. I might have overdone it. Oh, neat! I can come in here now. Perfect. Okay, I didn't overdo it. I'm just gonna decorate around the sides of it and stuff after. I'm just glad it worked out. Yeah, I might have overdone it. I think it'd be better if it was a little bit higher. But it is flush to the ground here, which is letting us come right in, which is what I wanted. So yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll just like put a lot of junk around it and stuff. And it won't be so noticeable that it's like halfway into the ground. But I like that. It's like it docked there and just stayed there. Did its last job. Its last delivery to the Abraxo Unit 2. And then just was parked forever and sank into the ground. Love it. I actually love it. And this also means it opens up a new place to decorate. I can decorate inside of the back of the truck. Maybe make it another room if I want to. Because I could close it off. Put a roof on it, I mean. It's interesting. There's so much I could do. I'm going to have to think about it, though. I don't want to just throw a bunch of decorations at it and call it a day. I want to think about it and let it sit and boil in my head. Because I feel like my builds always turn out better when I put more thought into them and just let things come naturally rather than just try to decorate a corner. It just always looks better if I don't rush it. So neat, though. I should probably upload that rug trick, though. I know it's already out there, but just for my community to see it and know, oh, wow, you can do that. Because every time I do it on stream, people are like, wow, didn't know you could do that. And I think it's a really, really good building trick, merge trick. Because have you noticed how whenever you put stuff on the ground, it just doesn't look right? Don't look good. It looks like it's floating. It doesn't sit level with the ground. And that's how you can make things sit level with the ground. Nocturnal Gadplas, eh? Bullets explode. Wow. Okay, well. Awesome job. Thank you, Triglide. I think it looks perfect. The deepest point is the top of the hill, as if dirt slid down over time and buried it. Yeah, you're totally right. That does make sense. And yeah, see, I did use that trick here too. I wish I would have done it differently. If I was to redo this merge, which is a double merge, so I had to merge Dr. Bones in first and then merge the car into the ground using the rug trick. If I was to redo this merge, though, I would put the rug on the opposite side. Actually, you know what? It's probably just doable right now. I could probably just swap it around like this. Oh, no, I can't. I need to be, like, further back, I think. It don't look as good. That's weird. Well, it's fine. Yeah, no, you know what? I think you're right. I think it does look fine because with the wheel on this side, it doesn't look all that buried, right? It looks like it might have actually just sat here for a long time and sank into the ground. And like the ground used to be at this level. And then over time, dirt washing off the road just kind of buried the truck because it's been parked here for many years. I wonder if I could put a seat inside the truck and then access it. You know what I mean? Like sit inside the truck. I would actually like to try that, but I don't want to undo this merge to try it. So I'm going to use another truck. Because I was able to do that with another prefab car. I'm going to do a little seat, I guess. Just something like this. It's not merging down, unfortunately. Oh wait, it's because the pressure plate isn't depressed. Oh, this one's not depressed either. What do I gotta do? Yell at you? Bring you down? Come on. Get depressed. Thank you. I don't think it's working. Actually, I think it is working. It is working! Oh, but the seat's in the wrong spot. Hang on, let me make a new adjustment here. Oh, wow, that's really in the wrong spot. I never thought of that. That's probably a good way to do it too. Someone said you can also destroy the truck and replace a chair inside it and repair the truck. We could try that if this doesn't end up looking good. Alright, I'm going to try that. I need it to still be visible so that I can press A on the seat. Oh dear, it's actually really hard to reach it. Like, there's nothing I can stand on, basically, to reach it. Okay, let's just put it down here. Oh, I can't press A on it. It's like it's in some kind of invisible wall. There's something blocking me from pressing A on the chair. Yep. Oh, that's too bad. That would have been such a neat merge to be able to sit in the truck. Oh, why Bethesda? Come on. Oh well, we tried for science, right? Sorry, Glassy. Well, this merge turned out clean, so I'm happy with this. I'm able to get inside the back of this truck. It just kind of looks like it docked here. For stash boxes, what do we got? I know we have Abraxadine cases, but I don't know where the other one is. Meaning, like, I just don't know where the suitcase thing is. Okay, and yeah, I don't know where this is. What is this? It's not a stash box. Hopefully it's under my recent tab. It's in decorations. Ah, yes. Should I put like a friggin' massive Abraxo in here? Glassy, you're in the way. I'm sorry. You're cute, but you're in the way. Honestly, that's fine. Whoa! I have the headhunt mortar. That's cool. That can kind of go in there actually too, maybe. Or right here. I kind of like having it right here. Cool. Now what are we gonna do for a door for this thing? I'm feeling like doing something like a door that can be flat. No, that won't work. Poseidon Energy gas station door. That would actually look really good right there. How do you get this door? If anyone knows, let me know. So I'm gonna try to snap a door in, but it doesn't look like it's gonna snap. It's just not liking everything I placed here. I was able to get it pretty good though. Now what I'm gonna do is replace it to this door. Because I want some kind of a loading door looking door that's not gonna be like super noticeable. I also want to do something about this. Maybe we should do it now. I'll just put that there for now because I do want to do something with it. I just don't know what yet. We do get these things. Oh, neat. We get the aerial turbine. I don't know how, but we do. Excited. There we go. Much better. Yeah, so back to this door. I guess it's kind of dark here. Wow, I never noticed how dark it is back here before. I guess I'll fix that too. It'd be really nice to have this in here. Have proper heating in here. Yeah. So I'm not so cold at night. Oh no, my stove! Perfect. That's what we wanted. Just a little bit of light for the loading bay area and like another light right there. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now if we come here, I'm going to leave this door closed and when people see it, they'll be like, oh, wow. I love it. I think it turned out really great. Like just the stack of all this Abraxo back here. And it's sort of a loading bay door. Yeah, that works. It looks really good. Because you wouldn't expect it, you know? It's just part of the build now. An Abraxo truck. Filled with Abraxo. It's the mother load. Cool. Alright. I really like it. I don't have any more caps or bounty hunting, but I think I'll just do a few more grunt hunts. Maybe just one more. I'm kind of tired. Hey. Oh wow, I got an unyielding civil engineer piece. I guess we'll put some weaponry for sale. And I'll put my other Meadow Breeze sprayer on display in here. I don't know where to put it. Right on the wall here. Yep, right here. Well, thank you. Thank you for buying all my stuff. Thank you. Now, what I'm actually looking for, I don't know where it is either. Maybe you guys do. But I'm looking for a specific display case. And it's one for my guns. And it's kind of like ghoul themed. And we got it last season, I think. Maybe this season before. This one! Oh, cool. So I did know where it is. Neat. Alright. GG. Oh, what? I guess it doesn't fit on this thing. That's too bad. I guess probably only this one then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it like that. Put the Retro Breeze sprayer on it. And then I'll merge that into the wall. Neat. What the heck is happening here? What keeps destroying my... There's something really strange going on. Because there's nothing here attacking my stove. And it's the third or fourth time I repair it. Is this merge like messing up the stove? What the heck? So weird. So weird. Yep, that's a small gun. Minamoto. Dom Pedro is classified as small guns. But actually, Orange Cowboy was telling me to use explosive bobblehead with it, actually. Because you can put bullets explode on it as like a base mod without the legendary mod being bullets explode. And from his testing, he was finding that it worked so much better with that setup with bullets, with the explosive bobblehead, which was interesting. Which, by the way, we're uploading tomorrow a full build guide on how to solo EN06 with the Dom Pedro of all weapons, so you can be the Wild Wild West gunslinger that you've always dreamed to be. That can six shooter, I think, 6-shot boss, 6-shot the boss. I don't know. Does that make sense? It's a 6-shooter though. You can also take it to the snake. In the same build guide, we're showing you its effectiveness at EN06 and the snake. I'm going to use the new Abraxo sprayer that Finn gave me. This is the new one. The ABX03. Whoa. He was not taking any damage for a sec, but I think it was just lag. Oh, this was a clinic. The rust is sand destroying stuff? Are you serious? No, it's a new feature in-game that wrecks builds in Burning Springs. Something about the scorpions underground. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. Well. Wow. That's a pretty bad bug, I'll be honest. You're telling me that the rad scorpions are attacking my base from underground? How is there always someone next to my bounties? Every time one of my bounty grunt hunts spawn, there's already someone there. They must be doing grunt hunts too then, and it's probably sending them to the same locations. That's what I'm assuming. I noticed it doesn't have very much range. It's a new player. I'm gonna try to give them loot. Here, take all this stuff. Take conductors too, everything. Take it. Hey, hey. Don't go. Take this. Take it. Take the 4 stars. Take it. Yeah. Hell yeah. GG. See, that's what you do in Fallout community. You help the lower levels. It's hard out there. So it's important to help, to give when you can give. You got stalwarts and conductors and overeaters and vampires. That's a great little package deal. I'm glad I had those on me I could drop for them. Cool, I'm gonna do one more. It just works, right? I know, right? It only just works. Just barely. Only just. Take it all! I need some bullies. Yeah. I would drop them to you if I had them, Kentucky Ranger, but I don't think I have any Bullies mod on PlayStation. I'm sorry. I don't have much on PlayStation. I don't play very often on PlayStation, unfortunately, because it doesn't want me to play. Every time I do, I crash. Fallout 76 is a aggressively friendly community. Take it! If you don't take it now, when else is that level 90 something gonna get 4-star mods? They've probably never seen a 4-star mod before, you know what I mean? They were probably like, wow! A funny story is about that, about new people playing the game and being aggressively friendly towards them, is when I did my video, the first video that really kicked off on my channel was a video that was titled early power armor locations near Vault 76, where I just kind of showed people where you could find power armor that you could jump right into as soon as you leave the vault, as early as coming out of the vault. Low-level power armor locations, because it was something that I knew when I started playing Fallout 76, and I had never played Fallout before, and I first saw people in power armor. I was like, that's what I need. I just want that immediately. So I figured that'd be the first thing people would want coming out of the vault, and I made a video on it. It ended up doing pretty well because well, I don't know, it was the first video I did with a voiceover, like a proper voiced over voiceover. Finally found some Abraxo I can put on display. And yeah, it did well. And what I did was I collected all the parts for T45, for T51B, and for T65. So those were the 3 sets that I showed that you could build just by farming them, just by jumping from world to world at these locations and building out full sets of T45, T51B, and T65. And what I did with those sets is afterwards, when I was done with them, done filming the video, I had painted them in Brotherhood of Steel paints, and I gave them away to people that were low level in the world that I was in. And I'll always remember this person. I think they were a couple. This dude and some other chick were at this camp. And they were both low level, and I'm assuming they had started playing at the same time. They were around level 50 or something. They were close to it. And I picked them because they were low level. They looked like genuine low levels, and like they could use the armor right away. They were high enough level to use the armor. So I went to their camp and I dropped them a full set of BOS T65. I think it was T65. No, T60, not T65. It was T60. My bad, I misspoke. And I dropped the T51B and the T60. And they were both like really happy. They were thanking me a bunch, and the dude was like, this is exactly the power armor I'm looking for, the power armor from the TV show. And I was like, yeah, this is the Brotherhood of Steel one. This is it. And he was so happy. And then they found my YouTube. Like, I didn't tell them I was a YouTuber or anything, and they found my YouTube. And they commented on the video, and they were like, wow, you're the person that gave me these. I remember your gamer tag. I have the armor. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. So it was neat. It was fun. It was a fun experience. The world is small after all. These Deathclaw handlers, you gotta be careful, because usually there's a Deathclaw around. Oh, what's this? What do we have down here? Fresh water? Cool. Let me taste it. Yeah, it's pretty good. 10 out of 10. That's gonna be it for tonight, though, gang. I had a blast. I hope you did, too. I'm Miss Glass. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. GG! I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to the Glass Gang who support the channel. It would not be possible to keep doing this without your continued support. You guys keep me going and you honestly make it what it is. It's a fun community to be a part of, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I also want to give a huge thank you to TriGlide, who donated memberships tonight on stream to our members that were watching the stream. If you have a new membership, a Glass Gang membership, I urge you to check out members only live streams. A lot of the members only content are live streams, and we do live streams for members only on Thursdays, and you can come play. You can join the stream and play with us. We go into public world and we'll launch nukes and stuff like that. We do bounty hunting. It's always a good time. Check it out. Also, join our Discord, link in the description. There's no obligation to join our official Glass Gang link, which is also linked in the description, to join our Discord. So there's no purchase necessary. Definitely check it out if you want to find a community to play with. We have members on every platform. GG Glass Gang, have a great night. And thank you so much for watching.